Alright, after a couple of mistries, let's try again where we were. So our intrepid Captain America managed to get the Discovery to get him into this North American coastal region. When he tried to progress from there, he didn't find anything. When he moved down, he also didn't find anything. He's allowed to make a transfer to the coast. The situation with his crew and provisions is such that he probably wants to consolidate ships and maybe get more provisions. Each of those actions has to be handled by the draw of a land exploration card. The drawing of friendly natives cards gave me some additional provisions. I suppose I could have built a ship instead, or consolidated ships instead. But with the extra provisions, I'm deciding to go on with all my ships. I also managed on that last card to get some gold, which actually I may do the consolidate ships, which goes into my gold box. There's an R on that card, which means normally that if anything in the same region. Now, region is not well defined in the game. I had to skim through the Let's Play rules to try to find the example. Region is not defined at all. Apparently that's a chain of connected spaces, essentially. So, in this case, nothing's connected to the space they're in. So they're not affected by the rumors of gold. They can't continue inland looking for it, which is kind of cool. The gold will be worth a victory point. But at this point, Vespucci is probably, I don't know because I had to back up, well beyond his turn limit for how many victory points he wanted to collect. After sailing through the channel, he encountered a storm, which actually damaged the ship after trying to run with it. So a landing was made over here with the hopes of grabbing the Aztecs' discovery. And things didn't start out well. Then they got some friendly natives from which they got some natives to bring back to Europe. They're thinking about heading back. Well, they're going to head back after this. But they also got a rumor of gold, which means if they don't head back, they have to go explore that and find out what. Well, the expedition discovered the Aztecs, and it didn't go well for them. They lost the combat, and that means they're down to just one crew. They would like to get into the outskirts box, however, so they may make that, or into the rumors box, so they may make that transition and try seeing if they can discover anything about the Aztecs. So I pressed on to look for that 2 victory points for the outskirts. And the thing is, you have to go to the 4th deck of cards, the Civilization Encounters, to do this. It's not a pleasant deck. I went in with the thought of, okay, I'll leave my crew behind. Yeah, I'm brilliant. And since I don't have any provisions, well, I guess I live off the land. I didn't want to look that up and try to see what the results of that are. Might have just been starving already because I was hungry over here. Hard to tell. Make a guess either way. But anyway, I wanted to test things out a little bit. So I carried my trade goods, which apparently don't disappear when you use them, but maybe I'm getting that wrong too. You know, trying to wade through those rules is impossible, but it doesn't really matter. This is the same feeling I had with Source of the Nile, whose rules aren't terribly good either, and I'll go into all that afterwards, but the game's still okay if you don't get the rules right, you know? I think that's kind of the feeling. Alright, so the eventual card that came up, the ambush, made an attack check. I've got nobody left. I'm assuming the expedition just failed. I'm not sure. There's rules about failed expeditions, but I don't even want to look through them again. That's my feeling on it. Be back in a minute.